You remember the former Prime Minister yesterday, and I want to quote, he said that he is opposed to the government investigating the extrajudicial killings, and said it's a current trend directed by a vindictive regime and the president that seems to be pursuing a personal vendetta against specific current and past state officers in the pretext of pursuing extrajudicial executions. And the question we're asking the former Prime Minister, is he saying that no investigation should be carried out on the extrajudicial killings that happened in this country? Or is he saying that they did not happen? Is he telling us that it is a vindictive agenda that is targeting specific current and past state officers? Does Mr. Odinga know who these state officers are? And that's what we're asking Mr. Odinga. If you know who these current or former state officers are, who may have been involved in extrajudicial killings, the right thing for you to do is not to castigate government for investigating, is to walk to the investigative authorities, relay the information you have, help them unravel the mystery of bodies being fished out of River Yala. And I think all Kenyans witnessed these things and they know there were extrajudicial killings. The second thing on the economy, I think we're only telling Mr. Odinga, he is part and parcel of the problem. He abandoned his oversight role when he was opposition leader, and we allowed him, in our statement, that's why we have lauded Mr. Odinga, that now he has taken up his rightful position as a leader of opposition to oversight government. But you're asking him, even as he does his oversight role and criticizes the government of the day, please do it with some bit of sincerity and honesty in what you are saying. Because you are the one who presided over the state capture of our economy. You condoned it. You oversaw it. You helped those who have plundered our economy over the last 4 years. And the state of our economy, also want to remind Mr. Odinga, it is worse off than President Mwai Kibaki took over in 2003. But we are not crying. We are saying as members of parliament, we will support the government of the day, the Kenya Kwanza administration, to ensure that we return our economy to where it was, the trajectory President Mwai Kibaki left it in. We will return our country there. And we will support President William Ruto. And we know we have a solid plan. The plan that was sold to the Kenyan people when they bought it and voted for Kenya Kwanza and President Ruto. And therefore, since President William Ruto has taken charge now, he has his cabinet in place, he will soon have his principal secretaries and other officers in government. As members of parliament in his parliamentary group, we will support him. We have only encouraged the president and his administration to work hard. Now that the cabinet secretary is in office, let us see them dealing with the question of the drought and how we will get food to the millions of people who are suffering. And these Kenyans are suffering because we had a regime in the last 4 years that abandoned the big four agenda that had the agenda of food security. That is why we are in this mess. And we are ready now to help the president to correct this. And we want to encourage and invite our brothers in the Azimio coalition to join us in getting our country back on its track, in terms of the economy and also in terms of the rule of law. That never again will Kenyans be killed and dumped in forests or rivers. Kwa hayo mengi, Mungu awabariki na wikendi njema.